What is a guardianship for minor children? So there's several different types of guardianships. Depending on your state, you might call it a conservatorship. Really depends where you're at, but I'm talking about guardianships specifically for minor children. Again, I talk about other ones for incapacitated or older individuals, but this is specifically for minor children. So when we talk about guardianships for minors, we're talking about guardian of the person and guardian of the property. So the person is what most people probably think about of a guardian of, hey, I'm the parent, I'm the legal guardian of the child. So your kids, you don't need a guardianship, right? If you're the mom, you know that you had that child, that is your child. You have legal custody over that. Same for the father. If you're the father, that's your legal child. You don't have to do anything to become the legal guardian. You just are the legal guardian. But sometimes, maybe there's a situation where in an accident, both parents pass away, and so now there's no legal guardian of the person. So we're going to have to go to court to get grandparents, or if you had a trust or something that said who you wanted to name as the legal guardian of your children. We're still going to have to go and get that person named as the legal guardian of the children. That would be what's called legal guardian of the person. Legal guardian of the property has to do with money of the child, right? And so even though you're the legal guardian of the property by being the parent, you might, depending on the circumstances, not just automatically be the legal guardian of the property. And where this really comes into play, where you'll see this, is if there was an accident. Okay, let's say either one, the child was injured in an accident, and so there was a lawsuit or some sort of settlement or something happened, and now the child is going to receive a sum of money. Or maybe the parents were killed, and so there was a lawsuit, and the child is now going to receive money as a result of his or her parents passing away. Either way, in either of those situations, the child who's under the age of 18 is going to receive a sum of money. In that case, again, depending on the jurisdiction, but depending on the state, the court is most likely not just going to give whoever the legal guardian of the person, remember the guardians of the parent of the child, not just going to give them $100,000 to manage for the child, because the court wants to make sure that money stays for that child. And again, it doesn't really matter if the child is 2 years old or 17 years old, still a minor. But certainly when the child is 2 years old, the court wants to make sure that $100,000 is used for the kid and is the kid's money and is not used by the parents to go buy a new car for themselves and take lavish vacations and all that stuff. So in that case, when the child is going to receive money, there will have to be what's called a guardian of the property, where somebody is going to be named as the guardian of the property, and then that money is going to be put somewhere. And there's a bunch of different options. It might be put into what's called an actual guardianship, and the money stays there until the child reaches the age of 18, and then the child gets the money. The money might be put into a trust or some sort of investment vehicle, maybe a special needs trust, something like that. Or it might be in what's called a structured settlement, such as an annuity, again, where the money is accruing interest, and then at certain ages, once the child reaches those ages, he or she will get that money. So complex topic, but those are really the two of the types of guardianships we're talking about here today. Guardian of the person, which is what most people think of as just the parent, and then guardian of the property, who gets to manage money for a child under the age of 18.